you look fantastic.
Thank
wow.
you.
That's a lovely dress. Not diaphanous, but still lovely.
Well, I did it for you. I don't, you know.
It's got
A bit.
It looks like part of you's in prison.
A little bit. Well, it's a late show, so I figured there's no kids watching. It's fine.
I think, well, you'd think that, but then I get these emails and tweets from people saying, oh, my 7-year-old kid loves your show. I'm like, you should let them see this show.
That's their parents' fault. It's not our fault.
You're right.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't feel guilty in any way?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Okay, good.
I do feel a little bit guilty.
Well.
But I feel guilty all the time. I'm a Scottish Protestant. We feel guilty all the time.
Really? But that's like a European thing. It's very pessimist and like guilty and...
No, there's Americans that feel guilty too.
It's true.
Some. Do you feel guilty?
No, I'm okay, but I'm not, well, I'm American now, but yeah.
What do you mean you're American now?
I just became an American last year. No,
congratulations.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time I was here.
I think we did. Yeah, where are you from originally?
Argentina.
Ah, that's right.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
We did talk about it.
Yeah, it's a long way.
It is a long way.
Have you been back?
No, it's been a really long time. It's been like 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've never been to Argentina.
I know. I actually just went to your country.
America?
No, your first country.
Oh, Scotland?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, you went there?
Yes.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was it's beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very nice. Was it raining?
I mean, there were some days that were raining, especially in the Isle of Skye and the Highlands.
Oh, with the Western Isles.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but it was amazing.
Very nice.
Absolutely
People
gorgeous.
are very nice up there.
They are. They're beautiful.
Talk a little bit like this, though. Don't.
Yeah, it was a little hard to understand. The first few days, I was like,
yeah.
I have no idea what I just said.
No, I know. It's like going to a different country up there. Do you know what they call
it really is.
I suppose it is to you.
Well, it's me, yeah.
It'd be like
clearly.
if I went to Argentina and went, what the hell? Everyone's speaking Portuguese.
Clearly,
it's weird.
a different country.
Where did you go in Scotland then? You went to the Western Isles?
I went, we, two of my girlfriends,
Three girls touring Scotland?
3 girls driving, going out, Glasgow, Inverness, Portree, Isle of Skye. We went.
Glasgow's where I'm from, you know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice. We just spent like an hour there. We literally just at lunch and we're like, all right, we gotta go.
Where did you have lunch in Glasgow?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
You don't?
No idea. Forgot.
Yeah.
We didn't know anything about Glasgow, so we put it on the GPS, like, okay, take us to the nearest.
And the Glasgow, the GPS was like, get out of here! Run! Glasgow's got a terrible reputation in the UK.
Yeah, I could see that. So many sad people. It was really, I mean, maybe it was just a really sad day for everybody. I don't know.
There's some sad people, but there's jolly people there too.
But then we went to Inverness, which was like, I don't know, it was like such a charming town that I was like, all right, well.
Well, that's because the Loch Ness Monster is right there.
That's
right there.
That's true.
Did you see any monsters?
No, I took a picture and it was just my finger, but it looked really real. It was great.
Maybe that's what people have been doing for years.
Probably.
Did you go underwater with your finger and do that?
I did. I took the boat.
It's very. So you travel around with your girlfriends?
I did. It was beautiful. And one of my best friends, it was her birthday, and we ended up going to the ferry pools in the Isle of Skye and the Highlands, and it was just.
I've never been there.
And then we took her to a distillery, which was great.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yep.
Yeah. What kind of whiskey was it you were?
Talisker.
Talisker, yes.
So
I've heard of their product.
Yes.
In fact, what they made them famous made a loser out of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit. I liked whiskey. Do you like whiskey?
I mean, it's not my first thing on the menu, but
What's your first thing on your menu?
Well, see, I'm such a beer wine girl.
That's all right.
No, it's great. I like it.
Yeah. What kind of beer do you like drinking? What kind of generic?
No. I like, especially when we were traveling. Like, I like to drink whatever local beer, food, whatever.
Have you ever been to Germany? They've got beer there.
Not yet.
Oh man.
Not yet.
They drink beer out of giant gallon tanks.
Shocker.
And you just it's amazing.
Okay, I can't wait.
Yeah, you should. They drink a lot of beer in Scotland too.
Yeah, I had this wonderful beer. I forget the name, but it's the Isle of Skye beer, and it was just.
I don't know that beer.
Yeah,
I never got that far.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was magical.
Stopped at the whiskey.
Well, yeah.
Was that your vacation then, and then you went back to Dallas?
Yeah, well, we were promoting Dallas in London, and then we literally just we rented a car. And
this is like the plot of An American Werewolf in London.
Well, yeah.
Were you attacked at any point?
Not really.
Did you go to the moors and then stray off the paths, and then one of you's missing?
Not really, but we did take the cemetery tour in Edinburgh, and it was. I thought we were. Yeah. And?
It's very frightening.
Not Really? I wish it would have been a little bit more
It'd be more frightening if I was there.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's,
No, it can be.
well, it's funny because even like our tour guide, I think the first like 5 or 10 minutes of him talking, I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, but your ear gets attuned to it though, right? You start to understand it after
Well,
a
no,
while.
yeah, you get into it and you're like,
not
oh, I
really
get it.
a different language.
No,
they're
it's just the
talking
dialect,
very quickly in a dialect.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're talking about his lies. You don't know what they're talking about. And then he starts talking, and he slows down, and it starts to become like this, and you seem like you can understand it.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least I pretend well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just be like, what the hell just happened?
No, it's a common thing in Scotland.
Yeah.
I sometimes don't understand what people are saying. More importantly, though, they don't understand me, which is very bad for a comedian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is bad. Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely magical. I absolutely loved it. It's
Oh, good. And how's things in Dallas then? Having a nice time?
Dallas is great. We're still shooting. We have to go back tomorrow we have like 7 more episodes left to shoot.
Wow,
and
that's a lot.
I know. Well, they ordered 15 this year, so which was nice.
That's great. So you
Nice
buy a house?
thing.
You go buy a house?
Yeah, kind of.
good.
Knock on wood. Yeah,
Well,
you never
you
know.
buy a wooden house?
Probably. A little
You
cabin.
buy a house in LA or a house in Dallas?
Oh, LA. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I live here. I've been here for like 12 years. Yeah.
Really?
Dallas is just temporary for work, which is
All right.
great. I absolutely love it. We're having a good time.
Very big airport.
Show's great.
Near there.
Huge.
You can't say Dallas Airport. You've got to say Dallas Fort Worth, or
yeah.
people go crazy.
Yeah. Well, because there is another Dallas airport in Dallas. It's a smaller.
There is that.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's that.
Love Field.
Love Field. Yeah, look at you. You know things.
You'd think, and yet the previous guest said that this was not an educational show, and yet there are 2 airports in the Dallas metropolitan area, everyone.
Well,
Actually, there's
she's
3.
been here 14 times, so I can't really.
How many times have you been here?
This is my 2nd time.
Well, you better bring up your game.
I will. Well, next time, absolutely.
Yeah, well,
I'll bring like cards and stuff.
I'll need
we'll
more.
Test you.
Have you got? Did I talk about that tattoo?
You did,
before?
yes.
Can I see it again?
Yeah, because we were talking about yours.
Yeah, but that's.
That hurts, he said.
Well, it hurts when you get there. That doesn't hurt so much, right?
A little bit over the bone, but that's about it.
Yeah, it always hurts there.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, I think we all learned something, didn't we?
Yeah, learned a lot.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Fancy an awkward pause?
Yeah.
Or a quiet moment?
Awkward pause.
With a quiet moment undertone?
Okay.
Let's go creepier to make it an awkward pause. Can you be a little creepier? All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Hello. Look at you. You look great.
I am a bird poop magnet.
You are.
apparently.
You've got the red dress on. Birds will go crazy for
There
that.
you go. No, I've never actually been.
May
pooped on
I
before.
say how lovely your hair is?
You may.
It's very.
Thank you.
It's just lovely. I'm just looking at it. It catches. There's not a lot of light in here, but it's catching it.
There's really. I'm like blinded. There's a lot of light. I think.
Really? I'm getting old.
Although it's not. It's not. It's. I think it's you. But you have people backstage that make this possible. I make it sound like I'm in that. You know that Shelley Long movie, Dead Again?
yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Basically, she, she dies, and then her husband's a plastic surgeon who like spray paints.
Oh yeah.
And so that's what the kind of miracles that your staff is working backstage. It's actually illegal what they're doing.
Are you? Do you believe in life after death?
No. Well, I don't really believe that. So what am I supposed to believe now that would make me believe that later? I'm trying to be specifically obtuse. I don't believe in life after death.
Well, that's okay.
But that's a loaded question.
Is it?
Yes.
You make it sound sexy. Do you believe in life after death? And by life after death, I mean
You mean the French
promiscuity.
way? In the French way, le petit mort.
Yeah. Oh, le petit mort. That's
Yes.
very different.
That's
'Cause the literal translation of le petit mort is, of course, the small death.
right.
But what it
Which
means
is, of course,
is
the French attitude towards sex.
Right.
It means orgasm.
it means orgasm. In fact.
America.
I'm European, I knew that.
They gave us that and the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Those were their gifts.
Well, no, fries are from Belgium, aren't they?
Yes, Belgium is everything bad for you. Fries, chocolate, waffles.
Black tar heroin.
Black tar heroin. They sell that out of a food truck now.
Yeah, you can get them from vending machines, black tar heroin, yeah.
That's right, it gets
Like
stuck
chocolate, black tar heroin. It's so different. I like dark chocolate and black tar heroin.
What should I do?
Have you ever been to Belgium?
I have been to Belgium. Belgium was a brief, sort of fleeting 2-day trip for me. Well, I was studying away. I lived, and I don't know if this is a sore point or an amazing point for you, but I lived in Scotland for about a year.
Oh, I love Scotland. It's my home country.
I saw your series that you did, yeah.
Yes.
And I know where the Revolver bar.
See, I don't. I know this is hard to believe. I don't know where the Revolver bar is. But have you been to the Revolver bar?
I haven't been, but I know it's in an area that is. Do you know that it's called the Pink Triangle? That's the area it's in.
I can imagine what part of town it is. Yeah.
But it's and so I lived in Edinburgh though, which is sort of I found much more international and didn't feel quite as Scottish to me. As Glasgow, I really didn't understand anything anyone was saying.
Yes, the Glasgow accent can be very difficult to understand. I sometimes go home and I'm like, I didn't get a word.
I can't understand. People generally do that with their own handwriting. I can't read my own handwriting. I should have been a doctor.
Do you do your writing written down? Like, do you handwrite your books?
No, I write stuff to myself in the middle of the night that makes no sense on the BlackBerry.
You write books on the BlackBerry?
First of all, I have a BlackBerry. It's the equivalent of saying I have sort of quill and ink. The situation now.
Let me just get out my BlackBerry, Mr. Scrooge.
They sell it with that, actually.
Yeah, I think so. So, what's an e-book then? What's the difference between an e-book and a regular book?
Well, when a regular book and a computer love each other very, very much. Okay.
Yes.
It is only available as an ebook. It is a little bit shorter. It's one giant long essay that it's actually a piece of a story I told here last time, so I won't repeat myself. But it's about climbing up a volcano and falling.
Oh, I remember that story.
Yes, and you actually, I had a Band-Aid on my knee, and you implied that maybe my injury wasn't so bad, and there's still a scar there.
Let me see.
Okay.
And now I'm just looking at your whole leg. I used your injury for my own perverse enjoyment. I was like, wow, that Band-Aid turned into a little pity more for me.
She's just got, it's just bleeding. Yeah, it's like Carrie. But anyway.
No, it's not like Carrie. No.
No.
You can't do that.
No, that's bad. But yeah, so it's basically a shorter version of.
Do you think when you're writing, this is for an ebook, so I'm going to write differently than I'm going to write for a paper ebook?
No, you sort of take the brakes off a little bit because you can write as long as you want. Instead, I sort of thought of it as a longer magazine piece. So a magazine piece, you have certain restraints.
Magazine's sort of like a papery blog from the olden days, isn't it?
Yeah, they melt horses like the one you have backstage, and they use wax, and they cover the...
Is that how they make magazines shiny?
Yes, that's why magazines make no money anymore, because they're using all the horses. They know that.
I had no idea that magazines were melting down horses. Is that true?
It's
any specific magazine?
One at a time. All of them.
How many horses to make a magazine?
Like working there?
Oh, meow. Meow. Could we have a saucer of milk for Sloan, please?
I would take. I'm a cat person. I would take.
Are you a cat person?
Now,
by that, do you mean do you have a cat or do you dress up as a cat?
A cat costume.
Yeah.
I dress like a cat. That is very important since we're talking about the mascot that you have in the back. No, I am a cat person. It took me a while to actually admit. I go both ways. Much as they do at the Revolver in Glasgow.
You're certainly welcome here, young lady.
But I grew up with all sorts of animals, and I have a cat, and I think the most popular thing I ever wrote by far was an op-ed piece for the New York Times about how I was sick of being sort of an apologist, a feline apologist, that it's not my fault my cat's so cute. I really like her.
Well, there are many women who feel the same way.
I know, and they're crazy.
But you mustn't be ashamed. There is nothing wrong.
This is national television.
National television, and you're out here saying how much you love your cat. Your choice, Sloan, your choice.
She's got a lot.
You're going to tell me about your cat now? You're going to tell me a story about your cat? Oh, she's so cute. She knows where the door handle is? Is that where we're going?
If I had pictures, it would be really
Oh, that would be great.
I don't.
On your BlackBerry. Look, my cat.
You can sort of see that's a tail, that's a tooth. There you go.
Listen, we're out of time. What do you fancy? Open pause, mouth organ, big cash prize, or something else?
Whoa. How much is in the big cash prize?
$50. In quarters.
And what do you have to do? Well, my question is because if it's...
What are you prepared to?
No. As with magazines, the most minimal amount possible.
You can answer a question.
Okay.
Or you can guess what's in my box.
Okay.
Or you can imagine what Her Majesty the Queen is thinking.
Okay. Those all seem like they're worth about $25. Can I take half of it?
The questions can be pretty tough.
Okay, I will take the cash prize, please.
What time is it, John David? Once again, for the big guess what? $50 in quarters. Put a bag with it also now. Don't touch it till you're in it. All right.
Okay.
Question box, Her Majesty the Queen.
Her Majesty the Queen.
All right, okay. We have imagined a scenario in which Her Majesty the Queen has been falsely imprisoned.
Okay.
It's her Jubilee year. She is upset. She is distraught.
Yes.
And you have to ask yourself, what is Her Majesty the Queen thinking?
Why did I not work out like Pippa when I had the chance?
That is exactly what I think. $50 American strong. Now, a book is like a very, very long tweet. But it's very clever and funny, and so is she. Please welcome the adorable Tina Fey, everybody. Tina Fey. It's okay. All right. All right. They don't know who you are, they're just being sarcastic. You look lovely, Tina. You look absolutely lovely.
Very kind of you. Thank you.
Very voluptuous.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. When
Is this one coming? The end of the summer.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you know what it's going to be? A baby?
It's going to be a werewolf.
A werewolf?
Yeah, it's going to be a baby.
All the kids love werewolves now. They're the smooth werewolves that don't wear shirts.
the werewolves that exercise a lot.
Yeah. Do you think, would you? No. This looks nice.
Well, thank you.
No, this looks very good, and I'm halfway through it. Look, here's where I put my paper clips.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I put it here because this means a lot to me. Remembrances of being very, very skinny.
Very skinny.
It's kind of a memoir, but essays, isn't it?
Yeah, just sort of bits and pieces. Because, I mean, my life's not interesting enough to tell the whole thing from beginning to end. There's not really that much happening.
I keep looking for the rehab chapter. Where's the rehab chapter?
I realize that most good books have a lot of rehab and one-night stands, and I ain't got none of that.
Or you've got none of it in the book. Maybe that's for the next book.
That's the sequel.
I'm trying a new way of talking. What do you think?
I think you should commit to it forever.
Yeah, I'm going to talk like this from now on. Especially when I'm in Norway. You ever been to Norway?
No.
Really?
I don't even think I've been near it.
So you don't like Norwegians, is what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
All right. Because that would be odd on a night when we are celebrating the people of Norway and their culture, for you to come out here and be blatantly anti-Norwegian.
Anti-Norwegian.
No. What is your background then? Where are the Fays from? Sounds like an English name to me.
It's actually a German name, supposedly. My mom's Greek, and my dad is half German and a little bit Scottish.
German and Scottish?
Yes.
Ooh, an organised drunk.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But make a list of all the things you have to drink that day.
I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to get in a fight. Where did you grow up? What part?
I grew up outside Philadelphia, in the suburbs of...
Well, I grew up outside Philadelphia as well.
Yeah.
But
Anyone not from Philadelphia. That's true. I grew up outside Norway.
Oh, outside. Again with the Norway hatred. Now, did you find it difficult to write a book about? Oh, hang on, I think someone's phone's going. Who is it? Whose phone
Someone's
is it?
old-timey phone is ringing.
Yeah, no, it sounds like an old-timey phone. It's actually a smartphone.
What are you talking about?
The phone that was ringing.
That was an old-timey phone. I heard it with my own ears.
No, it's a new thing. It's an app that they put on. Do you know what apps are?
No.
They're kind of like tweets, but
But you buy them.
Are you on Twitter?
No. I'm not. Are you?
Yeah, I got into it a little bit.
I kind of feel like if I got into it, I would get into it too much.
I think you'd really like it. No, it's not like heroin. It's not, you know. You'll be okay.
I won't be tweeting and then I'll just fall asleep on the sidewalk.
Well, in that regard, it is a bit like heroin, I suppose. But no, well, do you write in longer bits, I suppose, like this giant long tweet here? Yeah.
Well, I know. I guess I just feel like if I had any jokes, I would hold them.
But you don't have to be funny on Twitter. That's the joy of it. It's like the show. You don't have to be funny. just show up's good enough for most people. Yeah.
I'm eating a salad right now.
Yeah, everyone says that about Twitter. Like that, I don't want to tweet what I eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never tweet what I eat.
What do you tweet about mostly?
Sex.
So it's a fiction or a non-fiction? I'm saying, is it fiction?
Fictional sex, which is the only kind I have right now. Yeah, I got a little baby running around the house.
Yeah, how old?
2.5 months, nearly 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of sick on me, and then there's the baby.
Yeah.
What age is your older?
She's 5.5.
5.5. Well, that's kindergarten.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's just getting easy.
Yeah. Now you're going to start it all
Back to
again.
the bum wiping business.
Yeah.
And there's a
Then
baby.
the baby. Yeah, of course. I'm glad to see you're following the rules of the studio. Thank you very much. Do you wait?
What?
I didn't notice this.
Yeah.
Look at your arms in this photograph. I didn't notice that until right now.
Yeah, that's a little extra bonus. You buy the book, and then about a week after you own it, you say, "Wait a minute."
Whoa! This is not you.
That's not me.
No, because look at your lovely thin arms.
They're normal. That was the guy that sat behind me. Got paid for the day to sit there.
He sat behind you, and then you just put his arms. So he's. I used to be a hand model.
I bet you could be. I was actually noticing that you have very nice hands.
Yeah, but I couldn't get enough hand jobs. You know, I'm setting myself up for a joke. It was just a joke. It was pathetic. I wasn't a hand model.
You weren't, but you could have been.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah.
No, you're messing with me.
No, you've got good hands.
Really?
Yes. How many times do you need me to say it? Yes.
Really? Well, you've got nice hands too.
Oh, thank you.
No, they are. They're lovely. And I like your bracelet.
Thank you.
It's quite science fiction, if you don't mind me saying so.
It should go around a planet or a robot's neck.
Do you follow the science fiction? Do you like the Star Wars and the?
I grew up a Star Wars.
Really?
You know, okay, the first 3. I don't.
Yeah, I know. Don't talk about the other ones. I don't know what the hell that was about. I think that was bad. That Jar Jar Binks. If I ever meet that thing.
Yeah, that was. That was incorrect.
Yeah, it was bad. Hey, we have to take a commercial break.
Okay.
Are you familiar with those?
Yes.
Okay. What happens is that we stop talking. Well, we can keep talking. We can actually talk about really dirty things.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we have to talk about clean things.
Okay, good. I'm ready to do that.
Now this, welcome back everybody. We were just talking about some dirty things.
Woo!
Yeah, whoa. That was pretty dirty, wasn't it?
It was rough, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was rough, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah. And it explained a lot to me.
Yeah, me too. I had no idea that you could actually do that.
You can if you have enough rope.
I just thought you would get Hessian burns.
That's part of the thrill.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Hessian Burns is one of the greatest poets Scotland ever produced. His brother's more famous, but he was good. This is you as well.
Yes.
Oh, look at you. You're adorable. Yes. It looks like you were part of the Norman invasion of Britain.
I look a little bit like Christopher Guest in Spinal Tap.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. These got to 11. Yeah. Were you uncomfortable as a child? Many comedians were. You know.
I mean, I was a little weird. I had like a colonial lady Halloween costume that sometimes I would just wear after school.
Yeah.
To relax.
So it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Just to relax.
Just come home after school and slip into that.
Do you ever do that now when you come home from work? Just slip into a costume to relax?
I have a large devil costume with I don't.
No. That's nice, though. Were you nerdy as a kid? Were you into the Doctor Who and stuff? For example, I have a TARDIS.
Oh, you do? I used to see Doctor Who a little bit. I'm definitely not an...
Whovian.
There you go.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that word.
Yeah, I'm not either. I love Doctor Who.
No, for me, it was mostly Star Wars. I had all the action figures, and I had somewhere I still have in my parents' house have a Millennium Falcon that I should probably get out.
Yeah.
And play with.
In your... Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you play it, though, can you make the appropriate noises? Because, no disrespect, you're not a boy. You know, so...
Yeah.
You have to be able to go... Can you do that? No, you can't.
I can't do it. No.
Well, no, why is that? I mean, you know...
I don't know, because it's true that maybe it's what the girls took from... What I took from Star Wars was kind of the Han Solo, Princess Leia relationship story. You know what I mean? Like that, like...
No. I'm not familiar with that. I've only seen it.
You know, they kind of like each other and stuff. And
Didn't notice that.
Yeah.
No, I just noticed... I like that, too. Yeah. So you follow any of that now? You don't follow any of the geeky stuff? Do you have... You don't have the Tweety? You don't have a blog? Do you have a blog?
Nope, not that I know of.
Right.
No, I don't have any internet.
A phone?
I have a phone.
There you are. Now, does your phone work as a phone and also something else?
Like what?
You know, like a map thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you have a iPhone.
An iPhone, yeah.
Oh, right. They advertise on CBS?
I have a smartphone.
Well, no,
Who advertises on
iPhone's
CBS?
good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, beat that. We sometimes... Do you ever cuss at Saturday Night Live when you were doing that?
On the air?
Yeah. Well, I don't... You know, I mean, I presume
off the air, constantly, yeah. I don't think I ever did. People have occasionally in the past. I think Norm Macdonald did once. I think a few other people have.
Yeah, I know Norm. He cusses quite frequently.
Funny.
Yeah, he's very
funny.
funny.
Man.
Very, very funny. Very cussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be very nervous doing a live... Well, obviously this show is live, but, you know, doing another live show, and I'd feel like I should.
You should have. Why have you not hosted us now?
Oh, well, this is CBS and NBC are our deadly enemy, apparently.
But you would be very
I see no sense in that. You know, Jimmy, who you used to work with, who's my direct competitor, I adore Jimmy.
Yeah,
he does a good show. Turn over and have a look. He does a good show, and he's a nice man.
He's very welcoming.
Yeah, and I'm meant to have this adversarial relationship. It's like Romeo and Juliet. Our love is forbidden. Well, for more than just the network reasons, but apparently our wives have a problem with it as well. Yeah, but see, do you? I mean, you satirize network television in your show.
Yes.
Don't you find the politics... Well, you probably do find the politics of network television preposterous. That's why you wrote this show.
Let's all think quietly about satire for a minute.
Yeah. I don't go for satire. I like to make things clear.
Yeah.
Make it clear. If you're going to say Lady Camilla Parker Bowles looks like a horse,
Looks like a horse.
say it. Don't be saying, oh, Lady Camilla Parker Bowles.
Just go right at it.
Just say it. Say it. You know,
Yeah.
don't say, why the long-faced Lady Camilla Parker Bowles. Just say it. So, a baby in the at the end of the summer then?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that'll be nice. You'll be doing the summer all
I'll be
pregnant.
swelling up.
Yeah, that'll be hard work.
Trundling around.
Yeah. Is your man good with the helping out?
But yes.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Yeah. He's a Renaissance man. He can cook. He can paint. He's a musician.
This is a man we're talking about.
No.
Is he Canadian or something?
No. He's he's a part Welsh, part hillbilly.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds awesome, actually.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
You should marry him. Yeah, that's nice. Well, we're done.
All right, then.
So, awkward pause or mouth organ?
I'm going to go sight unseen and say awkward pause.
You disappoint me.
Did you want?
No, that's me doing the awkward pause. I'm leading into it, you know, by saying the disappointment.
Okay.
Thank you. Look, you're not bad at this. How about we try for the most awkward of all awkward pauses? Smell my finger awkward pause. Right. I wouldn't normally spring this on you your first time in the show, but I think you got the chops for it.
Okay.
All right.
I like
we'll
that I don't know what this means yet. I'm afraid I do know what it means.
It means whatever we want it to mean,
That's true.
Tina.
Okay.
All right. Is an author. What's an author, Craig? It's like a bloggy person without a computer. She wrote this book. It's a bestseller called I Was Told There'd Be Cake, and How Did You Get This Number? That's not the name. Oh, maybe that's something she said to me. Please welcome Sloane Crossley, everybody. Sloane Crossley. Hi, Sloane.
Hi.
You look nice. I like that dress.
Thank you. You lead with such a flattering foot.
Well, I'm a creepy, pervy guy. Well, I'm European. We won the Nobel Peace Prize this year, you know.
All of you.
All of us. We all get to share in it. We all get it for a day.
It's like Powerball. People, they chip into Powerball, and like it's like an office pool, except
Did
it's
you
all
win?
Europe.
Did you win?
No, I'm not European, nor did I enter the Powerball contest. I've won nothing.
No, you've won the right to call yourself an author.
That's true.
I was wondering where the other book was, and then it was pointed out to me, in fact, that Jeff has the other copy of your book. Are you enjoying it? You what?
It should be, can you read that? Shouldn't it be on an e-reader?
How dare you?
Okay. We go back. He's so attitude, so much attitude.
I can't tell you. There are certain times during the lunar cycle where he just goes crazy.
It's oil.
What are you talking about? Leave me alone.
So how have you been? What have you been up to? Writing books, I take it, huh?
Writing books, taking names.
Do you take people's names and then
No.
use them in books later on? That's illegal.
I don't think it's illegal, but I do. I always change them to something that is somewhat related to how I think of the original person.
Did you ever anyone come up to you and say, "Wait, that's me in that book, that jerk, that's me, isn't it?"
No, it's the reverse, actually. Well, yes, that.
I see. So what you said was, what you said is wrong, Craig. Actually, when I think about it, it was right. But more comfortable saying you're wrong.
More
So
accusing you of things you didn't
Right.
do. It's
Right.
my space of comfort. No, but what's more interesting to me, at least, is when people will read about themselves. I don't write too much. I write more about myself. But they'll read about themselves and think, who was that? That's insane. I'm
yeah.
like, oh
What
my
kind of
gosh.
crazy creep?
That's
like,
you.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to tell them.
Wait.
It's, you know, we can,
I'm not in any of those books.
it's the copy Jeff has.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
It's a copy that's hand inscribed. You can only read it if you're a robot.
Kiss my ass.
Man, Jeff, you're meant to be
hostile.
supportive of
I
the
know.
guests. This is not good.
I was talking to you, man.
Oh, okay. That's fine. How have you been otherwise? Have you been on your travels? Have you been off and around?
I've been off and around. I've been, honestly, I'm still like kind of like enamored that Kristen Stewart was here. It's kind of exciting. Weird that
Was I
kind
too
of-
creepy? I had to apologize.
No, I don't think so. I like the Twilight movies. They're good. I do.
I haven't seen it.
They're good.
Good.
Well,
Yeah.
I grew up on like Anne Rice, and so they're totally different. I mean, they kind of make Anne Rice look like Dickens, but they're good.
Are you trying to undo all the I've been putting together here? I've been working hard like the Twihards are just
I'm talking
thinking
about
about
the
putting their
books.
pitchforks down and leaving me alone.
This is the thing, is I'm trying to distract you. I'm trying to take the heat off of you via Jeff and myself. They can come after me.
No, you don't want the kids that love the vampire movies after you. You don't. Trust me. You don't want that. They'll make your life a living hell. I can't tell you how many times my studio has been TP'd.
TP.
Yeah.
I don't think vampires need toilet paper, though.
I don't know. No, vampires. No, I think they poop.
The lesser-known children's book, Do Vampires Poop?
Everybody poops, including vampires. That was the
Little
secret.
asterisk.
No, well, this is a question I've always wondered. Do zombies poop? Because they eat human brains, so clearly they poop.
This is getting really medical. I don't know if I know the answer.
Oh, you do? Oh, wait. This is getting medical. I know the answer about the zombie digestive system.
It's excreted out the pores like a snake.
Snakes don't poop?
I have no idea about that either.
Oh, you made it up? Oh, you saw... Just because you saw the snake?
Yeah.
You think you're great because you've got glasses. You think you're smarter than me because you've got glasses? I wear glasses too sometimes.
That's not why. It's because of the heels.
Because you... Oh, the heels? Let me see. Very good heels. Yeah, no, it's all working wherever's
They're
going on
big.
here. Yeah.
I have huge, giant feet. I was supposed to be like a supermodel, and something went horribly. Like, you know, puppies have big paws.
And then they become
And then they
supermodels?
become a kind of a dog, sure. But yeah, no, they become like a giant...
What are you doing?
They become larger dogs, and I never grew...
Have you got very big feet? Stick one of them up here. Let's have a look. They're not that big. They're not. They're not. Do you water ski at all? It's a joke. They're not big. They're not that big. It's one of those things people think get ideas in their head about things in their body. For example,
do.
I think I'm a creepy grey-haired older man. That's not
That's not true at all.
Exactly,
It would
but
be great if you just only... Well, that would be good if all of the American or female nervousness and feeling bad about your body was focused on like obscure extremities, like your earlobes. Like you only gain weight in your earlobes, or you only like everyone was always just feeling bad. Like it's none of this. This is fine, and then it was all like, oh, I have that like fat pinky I have to work out.
that'd be good.
Right? And that's what everyone was so stressed about.
Working out.
There would be no more women's magazines, though. That would be...
But, you know, maybe stress is stress, no matter what it was. So if society said you have to have thin pinkies, then
Right.
everyone would be like, oh, I've got to go to the gym.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone would be drug addicts.
Right, everyone would be, like, working their pinky.
I know. Sorry. That's true.
Are you doing a dirty joke about working your pinky?
No!
Oh, no, wait. Oh, it was in my head, sorry.
I was doing it well. I mean, it wasn't pure. It was a drug addict joke about people and what they do with their pinkies. Isn't that like an 80s, like a thing where you do drugs off your pinky? Am I the first one to say that?
Oh, I know what you mean. No, I thought you meant pinky.
Yeah.
We're out of time. Do you want a coconut? You don't have to have it now because it's a laxative, I've found out.
Oh, that's good news. Wait, what do you do with the coconut?
You can take it home and draw a face on it or something if you want.
You can send them in the U.S. mail.
Those glasses are real, aren't they? You could
really could send a coconut. You can just put a stamp on it.
Well, you can? Really?
Yeah, if you'd like, I can send you back the coconut.
You know, why don't we send the coconut around the world like in that movie Amelie?
Okay.
And we'll get the coconut, we'll draw a face
Or like
on
the
it.
Expedia gnome.
Yeah. No, like the thing that isn't advertising.
I don't work for them.
All right, let's draw a face on the coconut. All right. Little eyes here. There you go. Eyes.
Aw.
Yeah. And then we'll give it lipstick.
Okay.
This is happening on TV right now. But Craig, don't you have one you prepared earlier? No.
You're the prop specialist as well.
Yeah, I'm actually... There might be a strike because I'm doing this, actually. There you are. Coconut. So... Take that coconut with you. And then send us a picture for... You going back to New York?
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
send it, and then we'll start posting the coconut around. It'll be like a thing.
Like weird places.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Sloan Crossley, everybody. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for that extended applause to get us past a little bit there. My next guest is a best-selling author of a book told by me. Words out of my mouth sometimes. No, she wrote a book called I Was Told There'd Be Cake, and she wrote this book called How Did You Get This Number? What are you don't even know what you're doing at. She's a good friend of the show, the lovely Sloan Crossley, everybody. Hello, Sloan.
Hello.
May I compliment you on your appearance, if that's not too kind of pushy of me? You look really lovely.
welcome
Your
to
orange
that.
shoes and then this wonderful thing.
This wonderful thing.
And the dress is nice too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mostly this arm.
This arm is the sexiest arm I've ever seen.
That's, well, it's the closest to you. I was going to compliment you on your socks, but...
They're tights, actually.
They are?
Yeah, I wear them because it's hot.
Oh, right. They look like
You know, the old double bluff.
Yes, exactly. Well, I do that all the time, actually. I always sort of dress anti-seasonally to try to, like, I'll wear, like, flip-flops in the winter to try to trick myself.
Trick yourself or trick nature?
Trick nature? Trick myself into not having the flu.
You're right. You know, you wear flip-flops. You live in New York. You can't walk around in flip-flops.
Oh, because of the dirt.
And pee-pee.
And I always think that when people have those dogs, the Shih Tzus, I know it's funny.
Yes.
But it's like a mop that they're just walking along.
Yeah, they're just like, it's like they take that thing, go and collect as many germs as you can.
And then come back
bring
into the
them
house.
to the house. Yeah.
Yes. And then actually preferably hop up on the bed and just...
I liked when you did that there. Do that, girl. Oh, good Lord, it's lovely to see you.
Good to see you, too.
So you've been at the writing then? One of them lady writers. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't... It's really, yeah, well, because of the disconnect between this and it's hard being a woman writer.
Is it?
No.
I think it's hard being a writer sometimes.
Well, it's insular, certainly. I mean, because, I mean, I haven't been anywhere for a while. I'm going to New Orleans next week, actually.
Really? For why?
This is for a reason that people do not go to New Orleans in the middle of August, to write.
Well, you'll stay indoors a lot,
That's
so
why
yeah.
That's actually similar to the Shih Tzu flip-flop theorem.
Shih Tzu flip-flop. Forgotten Bands of Woodstock. Yeah.
That's the name of my jam band.
Yeah. So you're going to stay in... Well, you know, I know somebody who does that, actually, a writer, a New York writer.
Who?
Larry Block, Lawrence Block.